G'day, I'm David Haig from Creative Content. It's been over 40 years now that I've been writing reviews and creating tutorials on tech, and in that time I've learned that no matter how advanced, how smart or how complex the tech is, the basics never change. And this is especially true for photography and video. So I'm putting together a bunch of quick tutorials covering the basic things that all video makers and photographers need to know, but sometimes beginners find a little hard to work out. This is the first in that series, and it's on how to make transparent backgrounds. Transparency is useful for creating titles, removing backgrounds when using overlays, and so on. Here are two ways I create transparency. The first uses Adobe Photoshop and is done in just a few steps. The first thing you need to do is open up the image you want to apply the transparency to. Next, double-click in the layer palette to unlock the layer. In the dialog box, just press Enter. Now, create a new layer and click OK. Drag the original layer above the new one in the Layers palette and make sure it stays selected. Choose the Magic Wand tool and click anywhere on the section you want transparency to apply. A marquee will appear showing the selected area. Now press Delete. And that's it. If there are areas you have missed, simply shift-click those areas and then press Delete again. The transparency will show by the checkerboard image. You can now export the file, but make sure you save as a PNG file to retain that transparency. If this file is now imported into your video editing program, the transparency will retain and everything behind the image in the track hierarchy will show through. Sometimes, if the edges are a little rough, you may need to add a bit of blur to the new image, but that is for another tutorial. The second way uses a program called Snagit and is even easier. I have used Snagit for decades, and all the screenshots you see here were taken with Snagit. I heartily recommend it, and you can get a trial from here. There are two paths to Snagit: image capture and image editing. To add transparency to an object, we use the image editing module. First, load your image, and next, choose the Fill tool and make sure it is containing no colour, which is shown as a checkerboard. All we need to do now is select the areas to be transparent, and that's it. Similar to Photoshop, make sure you save the file as a PNG type to retain the transparency. And that is how easy it is to create transparent backgrounds. I hope you found it useful. I'll be adding more and more of these quick tutorials to check back often. Once again, I'm David Haig from Creative Content, and thanks for watching.